Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. Right now, I was reading a book. The name of the book is The Beginning of Infinity. And I finished the first chapter, and the writer, he's a scientist. He said that, that whatever we can explain in details and whatever we can explain perfectly, uh, we can find a good solution of the problem. Let me tell you from the beginning. Whenever we are finding a problem, whenever we find a problem, and the solution is that explain the problem as good as possible. When you have a good explanation of the problem, then solving a problem is very easy. And he's saying and that is the beginning of infinity, and he want to say that the human, by following this process, explaining every problem, this is the beginning of infinity. A human being can progress uh, uh, with infinity, and there is no limitation of progress of human being. And what he said, that if you want to become infinitive in progressing in anything, you have to know how to find out a good explanation of a problem. So that's what I understood from the first chapter of the beginning of infinity. And I'm not a student of science, and for me, complicated things is a little difficult. But I'm trying to understand the book because I want to improve myself. I want to progress in my life and in every sector of where I'm working, uh, and not like just I want the progress. I want that infinity in my progress. That's why I'm reading the beginning of infinity. I know that the book is suggested by in the beginning by the billionaire Naval Ravikant, and uh, there was a time I was trying to understand the podcast where he was explaining the beginning of infinity, and I didn't finish that. But when I was uh, using Chat GPT, and I asked that suggest me a book which will make me more smarter, and uh, and the book which book will help me to think like great people. I can give you some examples, but I will not give that. Uh, and the ChatGPT said you should read the book The Beginning of Infinity. That's why I bought that book, and I'm trying to understand that book. I know that it is not easy for me, but I'm starting that The Beginning of Infinity, and so finishing it from the beginning. I understood the first chapter by starting by taking the help of ChatGPT, and I'm trying to apply it in my life, and I'm trying to explain it to understand more. Uh, so we know that teaching is kind of learning. So I'm trying to teach what I understood. Well, let me tell you the truth that I really want to become the richest man of the world, or one of the richest men of the world. So as as a student of Bangladesh, and I didn't get all the facilities like the brilliant students. I'm not that much of brilliant, but I have a quality. I have consistency when I try to do something. When I do something, I am very consistent, and I never give up at something. Suppose I learn martial arts, and I still learning martial arts and teaching martial arts. And one thing I've seen that I had four major operation on my stomach, the whole stomach, but I didn't give up. Uh, I I I am learning martial art almost for 12 years and teaching it also. So whatever happens in my life, I never give up. And I had lots of obstacles when I was trying to learn martial arts. Even when I was trying to study my academic, uh, I was trying to finish my academic career. I had so many obstacles from my family and relatives, and my circumstance never helped me. But I always tried to continue my study, and I took help from my friends, and I took first of all I took help from my creator, Allah Subhanahu wa Taala. And uh, from that thing, I have that courage that if I do not give up, I can become the richest man of the world, like Elon or like Warren Buffett or like Jeff Bezos. So from this book, I took that inspiration more, that if I can explain what I will do, I can become the richest man of the world. So what I have to do now, I have uh, the elements to become a good teacher. So I'm trying to become the best English teacher of the world, and it's illogical. If I can become the best English teacher of the world, I cannot become the richest man of the world. But if I can become the best English teacher of the world, I will have enough money to start different kind of business and complicated business, which will help me to become the richest man of the world. So that's my goal right now. Good explanation, yes, that is a good explanation. What can I do? I can use internet, I can use YouTube, I can use Instagram, I can use Facebook, and I can uh, work in offline to become the best English teacher of the world, and I will continue to do that. And I believe after become the best English teacher of the world, I will have enough money to start new business. Even if I can become a millionaire, I will have money to start a project like uh, sending rockets to the Mars. Maybe. So if I cannot become a millionaire, if I can become a billionaire, if I don't, if I, I'm sorry, I'm making it complicated. It means if I become a billionaire, it will be possible for me to send rocket to the Mars. So I'm thinking high. Even I am struggling a lot right now. I'm thinking high, and I'm working so hard to get to the point. Salam alaikum.